I just hit it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. All right, so I have two quotes for the Pine Valley lift station on Evergreen Lane. The first quote is from American Pump Repair and Service for a bill of $114,775. Includes two new pumps, it's a new control panel that coordinates with these pumps. These pumps will also remove, this control panel will also remove the phase converter that's been sitting there that kind of as a nuisance is humming all the time for anybody that lives out in that area. And then a second quote came in from Plumbing this afternoon for $221,952.60 to the same repair, two new pumps with a new control panel. I had requested a third quote, but did not receive anything from that company.
And you actually struggled to get two quotes?
I struggled, yeah, because this one came in at about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
So, Craig, if you heard that, she has one from American Pump and Repair for $114,775, and one from Fleming Excavating for $221,952.60. Okay. Have you had the chance to look over everything and make sure everything's
Everything has looked fine as best as I can tell. I didn't get a lot of chance to study the Fleming's one, but we gave them the same spec as the American Pump Repair and Service, so I assume they got the same thing.
Is this pump not working at the moment, or just
No,
in bad?
It's from 1991 was the last time it was rehabbed, so it's due to be redone. And as I talked to them, they're saying that it's 12 weeks out for the control panel and 6 to 8 weeks for the pump. So we're not looking to get this done until the fall, even because of the long time to get parts in. It's been on my agenda to get done for a while now. It's just taking a long time.
I'll make a motion for Carrie to move forward with a little bit on the pump.
I'll second. Okay, we have a motion and a second to move forward on the lowest bid. Roll call vote.
Tyler Fulenkamp.
Yes.
Craig Kershaw.
Yes.
Dan Record.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carrie. Lenny, is Lenny out there? And Blaze.
Actually, boys, sit down. It's okay if I come up and give you a shout.
Yep.
Last year when I submitted my budget for cars, I also threw in a golf cart, an updated golf cart. The one we have right now, we're currently trying to sell it. We got one bid so far on it. But the more I thought about it, I decided to upgrade I want to upgrade to a UTV. And I think it'd be beneficial for us as the police, for emergencies, also to control the River Green Trail a little bit better. This town is full of city events where they need cones or chairs, whatever. I thought having a UTV with a flat back end would be beneficial. So while I was on vacation, Blaze Brooks, he knows a little bit more than these than I do. So I assigned him to check out two places because we needed two estimates, and I'll let him explain to you what we're kind of looking at.
So you have a copy of both of the estimates that we're looking at. One's from Fear Power Sports in Bern, and one's from Snelker Marine and Power Sports in New Haven. As you can see, they're very close. The total amount from Snelker is $23,712.42. Total amount from Fear Power Sports is $23,897.40. We made sure that everything, at first there were some differences in the parts that were quoted and stuff, and I had them change the quotes around to make sure that everything that's quoted is exactly the same in both. A couple things that I have written down that are different. For Snelker Marine and Power Sports, if we were to have an issue with the ATV and need them to come pick it up, had some sort of emergency needed to be repaired that our city garage couldn't do, it would cost us $1.50 a mile for them to come and pick that up, take that to their shop, and then repair it. For Fear Power Sports and Burn, they'll come and pick it up for free. So if we ever have any issue, that $140 difference, $180 difference is wiped out with that one.
Right.
Like Chief said, from the patrol side of things, the things we would use it for is patrolling places like the River Greenway and the parks that our squad cars can't access. And we have so many events here in town now that we can take it to the events. It can be used for casualty evacuation. And before we take the golf cart down, if those guys who were in it needed to do something in a hurry, the golf cart only goes so fast. Obviously, with our lights and sirens on the UTV, we would be able to take care of issues more expediently, just like with our patrol vehicles, if an emergency arises. Because they do go about 55 to 60 miles per hour in comparison to, the golf cart going 20, 25. So they'll have a winch on it. Sometimes we have situations down by the river. Like just recently, we had somebody who had fallen in the water when it was cold. The guys struggled to have something to tie off to or whatever because he couldn't get a car down there. With this, one, we could get it down there because it's an off-road vehicle, and two, it'll have the winch on the front that the guys can tie off to and go out into the water. So there's a lot of uses for it. And I guess in my opinion, when Chief and I talked, Fear is in Adams County. And even though, the bids are so close, Fear is a local business.
Yeah.
That's my piece on it.
And also, while Blaze was working, or he's at K-9 Academy now, I made 2 attempts to contact the salesman. Twice by email, by phone call. I got no call back. Even today, I called today around 10 o'clock, and they wasn't in yet, but they took my name and number, and they still haven't called me back. Because Fear said, we don't need to put a down payment down. They can order the vehicle, and when it comes in, we can pay. I don't know about the one in New Haven because he never told me.
Right.
And I think if you're going to spend about $23,000, you think you get some quick service and get your questions answered, but I never got any calls from this guy, so I'm kind of reluctant of if that's how they're going to be, what's going to happen if I really need to do something with maintenance, Right. I'm going to have the same problem. $184 is not that much, but when you go with the quality service, I'd rather pay more. That's my recommendation, to get that UTV from them.
Right. I agree. It is such a little difference in the price, and to be able to buy it locally in Adams County, and the benefit of the service that they're going to pick it up for free if it needs service, totally makes sense to me.
I agree. I'll make a motion that we accept the proposal from Fear Power Sports.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call vote.
Craig Koshaw,
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp,
Yes.
Dan Rickard.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys for putting
Thank
forth
you.
all that work
Thank
for
you.
that. Let us stay up there. But thank you for that. I think next year you're asking to request, or you're requesting to take Officer Alex Smith off of his first year of probation.
Correct. Officer Smith, I believe, his date is March the 22nd. 21 when he's officially started, so about a week and a half, he'll have his full year in. This young man has done a fine job. He graduated the academy. He does fine work. He's out on his own, working third shift. He just recently passed breathalyzer school last week, so nothing but praises. The officers get along great with him. He brings a good attitude, good work ethic. Even on the emergency day, we had that snow. He lives in Bluffton. He's trying to find a house over here. Because the roads are so bad, I said, hey, if they're bad, stay home. Don't worry about it. He says, I'm coming into work. So that tells me this young man loves to be a police officer. He even drove here on a bad winter day using his wife's SUV. So It's my recommendation to remove him on that date of his 1-year anniversary and get him up to first-class patrolman pay.
Okay. I will reiterate what you said. I have heard nothing but praise for Officer Smith. I think he's a great young man. He's doing a good job. So,
I'll make a motion to take Officer Smith off his probation period.
I'll second it.
motion is second. Roll call vote.
Craig Koshaw,
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp,
Yes.
Dan Ricker.
Yes. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
What? I don't have. Oh, no, yeah,
The consideration of
Well, what's on it?
From Port of Park,
What was it?
the heavy UTV equipment.
Oh, did I put that on both? Oh, I just have it in council, so it needs to be in both.
Port of
But I think he's just gonna, and you're gonna bring it for the next meeting?
Yeah, that's fine.
You want him to have it come up there? Okay.
You can do it in the council meeting, they can just...
Yeah. Okay, next we have approval to pay application number 1 for Homestead Drainage Upgrade Project.
Yeah, DTF Excavation turned in their first app for the Homestead Drainage Project. Jeremy had this and signed off on it. The total amount due now is $88,092.84. So we just need Board of Works approval to go ahead and pay.
I'll make a motion to approve the payment.
I'll second it.
Motion is second. Roll call vote.
Craig Koshaw,
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp,
Yes.
Dan Ricker.
Yes. Okay, and then this has request for selection of title insurance company. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a pending purchase agreement for the Grant Street property that the city has signed, and we're waiting on the signed purchase agreement, but I'm requesting approval to move forward with selection of a title insurance company. The sellers have the option. We've got Adams County Land Title and Professional Land Title both in town. I am affiliated with Professional Land Title, but it is also in my office and very easy to coordinate services if that is approved or authorized. So,
What's the name of it?
Professional Land Title Company.
I'll make a motion to move forward with Professional Land Title Company for the closing on Grant Street.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to move forward with that on Grant Street. Roll call vote.
Craig Koshaw,
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp,
Yes.
Dan Ricker.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Did you have anything else for?
Nothing else
Board
for
of Works?
Board of Works.
I was just going to let you guys know, for the next Board of Works meeting, then we'll take bids on the golf cart that the police department's going to sell. And then also we'll have street, material, equipment, and labor bids for next meeting.
Okay. Okay.
Did you hear anything more from Jessica? Street projects that you're looking at?
I don't know. I've been going back and forth with her on that whole project, but I haven't heard anything. Okay. I think that's all we have.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the Board of Works meeting.
I'll second.
Motion is second. Roll call vote.
Craig Koshaw,
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp,
Yes.
Dan Ricker.
Yes. Okay. Motion's adjourned. City council meeting will start in roughly 10 minutes.